War is inevitable.
Slams him up against the Phoenix pedestal and kills him.
You've made the right choice.
You ain't wrong.
Time of Martin come!
Get the fuck back here, you pussy!
Oh my gosh, shut the hell up.
I'm a wizard!
Yeah, we've talked about this, Dan.
You honor me.
Split push!
Victory is ours!
Howdy, folks. Good old Dirt Nap's dad here today, bringing you the Split Push podcast here, episode 51. It's almost been a year. Almost. I can taste it. It's so close. Along with me here today is Dirt Nap Dan.
What's happening, everybody?
And we got my good buddy Guy.
What's up, everyone?
And we can't forget about ye old Beagle Girl.
What's up, everyone?
Can't say the same thing I say.
Oh, yeah. What the hell's up with that, Beagle?
Yeah.
The hell? Throwing me off like that. For repeating what Guy said.
I just kind of said something when I heard my name. So,
So anyway, Yuki's, was at school on our first attempt of recording and was away for the weekend on our second attempt here. So, hey, he's not with us today. Mike, we were trying to, get a special guest on with us here today, but some computer issues has been causing some problems with that. So they may not jump in today. We'll see. But otherwise, we got some games of the week to talk about here. We got an update show with two gods being released in it to talk about. And, well, we'll take it from there and see what happens. So, first off, games of the week. Can I just tell y'all that I love me some Jormungandr? Did I say it right? That's close.
Close enough,
no.
yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
you've been
Jormungandr.
saying that for like several weeks. It's all I've heard about is Jormungandr.
But it's
Jormungandr.
true.
Jormungandr.
It's true.
Aurora played him yesterday. They
I
Splice
heard
lost,
about
but he rocked out that set he played Jormungandr. That was the only set they won was when the one he played Jormungandr.
So, I built him in an arena here. And who was it? It was a guy as Nija of all people. Dirt Nap
That's what I
Dan
said.
playing some Kernanos, Beagle Girl playing some Neath, and we had a random Zeus.
Wait, Beagle was playing Neath? She never does that.
Well,
Yes, I
it's
do.
beneath her, isn't it?
A little bit.
So anyway, I go in, I'm like, alright, well, this isn't like the last arena where I had two warriors tanking it up in front of me and I can build all whatever I want, so I'm gonna have to play a little bit more supporty this game. So, I built Guardian's Blessing, go right into Oni's, Hunter's Garb, and, what did they have? They had they had a real fun looking team, because they had an Ares, Adaji, Poseidon, Bellona, and Nox. So I'm like, this is not going to be fun. So I went into Oni's right away. Then I hit me some Gem of ISO. Then I went back and bought Breastplate of Valor. Then Voidstone. And then in the end, I sold out my Guardian's Blessing for Stone of Binding. And in this 14-minute match, I'll let Dan give his own hype for his part. But in this 14-minute match, with that build, I managed to kick out 25,521 damage. Building tank, playing supporty, and just having fun. There was also about like 3 different times where I dove into their fountain just because I could, as, with my ult. Because it's fun. There was an opportunity to kill the one guy if I would have got him just at the right time as he was getting in there, but I was a little too late getting there. But then you hop on him again because it's fun, because you can't be damaged while you're in there, and then you can escape out, with the third jump. So, I just love the guy, though. Just so much fun and so much damage. Now, end of the match, I could definitely tell I wasn't hurting the Ares as much because he started getting, he got his defenses up, but yeah, that poor Nox. Yeah, she was, her and Zeus were pretty squishy. So, but Dan, how was your Kernanos that game?
I did okay. I mean, I went 12-5 and 21. I managed to kick out a mere 43,000 damage in 14 and a half minutes.
Yeah, you and I were just going ham.
Yeah, I built Bloodforge into, which boots are these? Ninja Tabai into Aussie, into Executioner Ichabod, and I literally just ran at them in whatever stance I felt like would work because I didn't need to stick in green stance the whole game, which was nice. And yeah, I just destroyed people. And ever since I learned from a Rexy video that you can cancel Kern's dash, man, I can burst people down pretty fast.
That's interesting. Canceling his dash.
Yeah, if you auto dash, cancel the dash as soon as you go through them, 180 cleave auto, big damage, big boy damage,
Yeah.
big boy burst.
Okay, yeah.
Or you could, if you're even if you're at the beginning of a fight and you're not in the middle of it, you can 2-1 dash or 2 auto dash, auto, and it's like 3/4 of their health. They have no chance.
Speaking of people who had no chance, I got to play Hera in Assault last night, and the enemy team had no chance. Who was it? Oh, Herg was the one taking all the kills, wasn't he, Dan?
Yeah, he was the one.
Yeah,
Well, who was I in that
him
game?
and I. So you were Merlin, Guy was Hell, Herg was Thana, and I was Hera, and then we had a random Nox. And I felt bad for the other team because we came into it with a pretty solid team. No, not a lot of physical presence, but Herg's pretty solid as Thana. I like I said at the beginning of the match, he'll get his pentakill, we'll be fine. But the other team had Sylvanas and Kuzenbo, and Sylvanas was their only ranged basic attack. Because then it had a Nem, a Bacchus, and a Bakasora. And their top damage was Kuzenbo, who actually played Kuzenbo pretty well. But I went 8-2 and 15. I was having a blast because, you get to throw, Argus around and just have some fun. But the highlight of this match for me, Guy in particular, was when your son got 1 kill, got 2 kills, got 3 kills, gets the quadra kill, is zeroing in on the pentakill against Kuzenbo, who promptly turns around, bull rushes him back through his own minions and into the Phoenix, and slams him up against the Phoenix pedestal and kills him.
That was hilarious.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good to watch.
I'm sitting here all proud of myself. I predicted the penta, and then I watched Kuzenbo kill him to prevent it, and I'm like, that was better.
Oh, he's running his mouth the whole time, too, because he thinks he's got it.
Yeah, it was fine. I was dead for that, so I was just watching it. I'm like, oh shit, here he goes. He's popping off, and I'm like, oh, he's going to get Kuzi. Kuzi's low, and then Kuzi just turned around and beat the shit out of him.
Dude, I've been getting fragged on by a lot of Kuzenbos recently. Did they do something that made him super broken and didn't realize?
I don't know. I mean, I know when I played him the other week, I did a shit ton of damage building all health with him. So
not like, oh, that Kuzenbo was really good and he supported into his team really well, so I got shit on by Kuzenbo. I mean, literally, he just insta kills me. He builds they build Stone of Binding, Void Stone, and then they just one-shot you. And it's when did this become a thing?
Kuzenbo's always been strong. But speaking, by the way, who was it that was going to play the meme build on their stream, the health build? Was it Mad Accountant? Did he do that, Dan?
Yes, he did.
How'd it work out?
It worked out, I think, fairly well for him. He did pretty good that game.
God,
I wasn't,
I'm telling you, just build
in the whole
Kuzenbo
game,
with 4,000
sadly,
health, and you have fun. Well, that's all I got from my matches. I actually didn't particularly get to play a whole lot, but those were my highlights, and Beagle is eager to go, apparently.
Yeah, let's talk about this. Dan, I'm sorry, I love you, but,
oh, yeah.
Yeah, I knew this was coming.
I forgot this was coming. I'm excited now. Yes, Beagle.
Oh, yes.
Please,
Hell yes.
please enlighten us.
This is good shit.
All right. Alright, calm down, calm down. Now there's two, and one was a little bit, I guess you could say it was a little bit unfair. But, like, come on, I've never even played him before. Me and Dan, you know, we were just being stupid, arguing with each other. I was like, you want to fight? And I'm like, let's go right here, right now. He's like, alright, fine, go upstairs and get on. I was like, wait, I meant in person. I'm gonna lose. I was like, I'm ready to fight you here in the living room right now. But I was like, alright, fine, whatever. And we put it on random. And we skipped a couple games because it was, like, crazy unfair and stupid. But then I got King Arthur.
Or because she whined, more likely.
Shut up. Whatever, Dan. You just keep your mouth shut.
Sounds like some nice whining right now.
You whined too. Yes. And I got King Arthur, and Dan got Bacchus. And I was like, oh, I'm so screwed. I've never played King Arthur before. I have no idea what abilities does what. But it does not matter.
No.
I wrecked him. And it was hilarious. Like, he was doing pretty good at first, but not good enough. Why can't I see my stats for that game? Because I don't remember.
They were custom matches.
I know, but like, I still want to be able to see my stats.
Well, what intrigues me more, though, than the Arthur match that you played against him.
Wait, I'm not done yet. Just listen. Shut your face and listen.
Oh, I know, but I want to hear about the next one.
Well, you're going to have to be patient, or I'm not going to talk about it at all. So, that match, I will admit, was a little bit unfair, because, okay, it's King Arthur. But then at the same time, like, come on, I've never played him before. Like, really? But he was Bacchus, a guardian, so, well, okay. But here's where I got the real victory. We do it again. Random selection. I get Chiron, and Dan gets Hebo. And I was like, welp, I'm screwed. GG. Good game. And I was playing like trash at the beginning. Dan was kicking my butt, and then I trolled him.
Oh, did she ever?
I got like I got a little frustrated. I was like, I'm just gonna stand here. Just do it. Just kill me. I know you're going to. Just do it. And so I just stood there, and I was just basicking. And just standing in one position, basicking. And and I don't even know what happened.
I was a good brother and was like, no, get your shit together and fight me, and I didn't kill you right away, like I should have.
And then I got the kill on him.
Yeah.
Instead.
But that was shut up. That was still kind of early, you know, and you guys were just being goofy.
That's when it mattered.
Would you wait?
She was behind already.
I'm just setting you up, Beagle. Stop complaining. I'm setting you up.
Well, I want to talk about it, and you're interrupting me, and I'm getting impatient. Okay. And that's kind of where the game started to turn around, because I was kind of figuring out how he was playing, so I was like, alright, you're gonna be like that, well, I'm gonna be like this, and, oh, I was just so, like, he just started missing everything, I was dodging everything. I mean, I was missing stuff too. But I still ended up somehow killing him.
How well did that corner protect you, Dan?
That pissed me off so much. That should have been fine.
Not very well.
I was like on this corner of a wall, like running at her, trying to get my one arm through a wall.
Yeah.
And right on the corner of her Phoenix, she had 1 HP. We both had 1 HP. And I was trying to hit her with my Hebo 1 through the wall. And the fucking wall didn't protect me for shit. She shot me right through it. Fucking wanted that bullet right around the damn edge.
It was miraculous to watch, because I'm just watching, and then all she does is just pokes around for like a 16th of a second and shoots an arrow and ducks right back around the wall, and that one arrow landed true.
It was so funny.
Yeah, it landed right in my fucking feels.
Yeah.
And I ended up beating him, and he was not happy about it.
Yeah, it was great. I was upstairs then, and I heard
Why
this.
Why is everyone acting like I was so upset about it?
I heard this.
Shut up, Dan. I'm just trying to.
And I'm like, wait, that was Beagle that just said that. I'll walk over and look in Beagle's room, and there's the victory skin. The victory skin. Go downstairs and just looked at Dan, and Dan's just like, I have no excuses. I'm like, you just
Dan,
lost his
I gotta tell
Xbalanque
you
and duel.
something.
I could have used one excuse, but I
To a
didn't.
Chiron.
And that was the free kill that I gave her when I did not kill her.
Hmm.
Well, don't
Sounds
take
like there's
the
a
bait
new
then.
dog, big dog in the house to me.
Hey, that's I
It's not
agreed. I'm like,
Dan.
Beagle, it's your turn to carry every game. I'm fucking done.
All right then, I will.
I'm tired of backpacking.
Oh, do we need to break out your backpack mode again, Dan?
It's time for someone else to put the straps on.
I'm no jungler, but
It ain't mine anymore. It's Beagle's. That's her remote now.
I hear you.
Somebody sounds a little salty.
Yeah, that was fun, Beagle. I really appreciated you laying the smackdown on Dan there yesterday and letting me pervade that happening and all that good stuff. So did you have any good games
great.
with him this week instead of just against him?
Carried a few ranked games and then fed in a few. We played some ranked conquest together the other day. That was
Duo
pretty fun.
Q
I'm
is
trying to-
back.
Yes, thank God, because I did not want to play ranked conquest by myself. Oh, it'd just be a loss. No, it doesn't go down that far. Are you serious? So I'm not once my guru, because I never get that to work. I'm on my Smite profile thing. The only ranked conquest it shows me is the one I fed so hard.
Feeder.
You're a feeder.
Tell us about that game.
How about no?
Why not?
Let's not talk about
Why
it.
not?
Why would I talk about a game that I fed in? No. Shoo. Go away.
Wow, Beagle.
Wow.
I just want to go. I just want to feed.
Wow. Did you just do that?
Yeah, I literally
You
hate
didn't even
myself.
know
But
that
it's your
song.
fault. Because of you!
Did I get that stuck in
You
your
garbage
head?
pile. Yeah, it's always fucking stuck in my goddamn head. Oh my god, I hate
Good.
it.
I'll make sure I walk around blaring that song on on my little speaker. Just for you, Dan.
Like, I literally can't fucking stand it. I'll be at work,
I'm gonna.
and all of a sudden my head will just be like, I just want to stay. And I'm like, I'm gonna kill myself. I'm just gonna fucking throw myself off a bridge.
Oh my god. I can't wait to walk around the house all day today playing that song as loud as I can.
Like, I literally just want to die.
I can't wait. You should have never told me that, because now I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna walk around just singing it and blaring it on loudspeakers all day.
Do you see what I have to deal with? Life sucks.
All
here.
right. So I'm going to have to find other things to do myself. So, hey, Guy, how your game's been going this week?
Just really didn't play a lot this week. Been working
Busy
a lot,
season back
so,
at work kicked in, huh?
Oh, yeah. So I've been doing that, and just really haven't played a lot at all. I don't think I've played probably 10, 15 matches all week. And none of them
Feeder.
were very interesting. So, nope, sure don't.
Well, Guy, here's something you can talk about then. How has the Tier 5 voting been going for you?
Rigged.
Rigged? What?
Rigged.
Rigged?
Who the in their right effing minds would pick Soul over Opwash? Congratulations on your Tier 5 recolor scheme.
Me.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
I like Soul.
I hope it's 5 different colors. I hope it's like a fucking disco ball.
Me too, that'd be cool. I like colorful things.
Yeah, guy, you're fighting a losing battle.
Oh, shit.
I mean,
It's true, I like colorful things.
well, I don't know. Opwash is out, so
Well,
fake
Fake
news.
news.
I will note that while
Fake news?
Alposh may be out, but it is not fake news that Chalk is still in it to win it. Don
Team
Sally,
Chalk also
Team-
sucks. Team Dick.
Team Chalk.
Right, I
Team
guess,
Chalk for the win.
I guess I'm going Team Baron now.
Oh, wow. Whatever, Guy. Wow. Just a
I
spoiled
wouldn't
loser,
be
now
mad
you're
if
going to
Baron
vote
got
against
it.
me?
Oh, you on the Baron train too, Beagle? You're Team Baron, right?
Sure, but
Y'all
I
bunch
want
of
Soul
sore
too.
losers.
I want my disco ball of Soul.
Oh my gosh, shut the hell up.
Oh, yeah.
I love this. This is great. I like this,
No.
guys.
No disco ball soul.
Yes.
Team Chalk for the win.
Oh, just imagine
And
Disco
shut up.
Ball Soul with all the little, like, what do they call them? Skins that have all the dance party stuff.
I don't know.
You have Soul in
DJ?
the middle of them. Doing her disco ball thing, and
that
DJs
would
all
be
around.
her special emote. She just turns into a disco ball.
Right, and starts
No,
spinning.
Fear 3, she
Everybody
turns
dances
into a
around
disco
her.
ball.
That'd be epic. I don't know what y'all are complaining about.
Yeah, honestly, if there was a skin where Soul turned into a disco ball as her 3, I'd be fucking down.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I might be okay if they do that. I could live with that.
Oh my god, I've started something.
See?
Yeah. Way to go, guy. Now we're going to get a Soul T5 skin.
No. Nope, it's going to be a Baron or a Ymir.
Yeah, Ymir's still in it. How about that?
Yo,
Big
Ymir.
Frosty.
I'm on Team Ymir. Fuck you guys.
Dude, what could they do with
fuck
Ymir, though?
you.
Who cares? I want it.
They just did, the big dwarf skin for him, which is awesome. But like, how can they be more awesome than that?
I don't think Ymir needs any more skins,
I
honestly.
agree. Baron Zombies. It's Team Baron now.
See, I would say Baron only because he doesn't have a lot of skins. And, like, I like Baron, but then at the same time, I'd really be okay with Soul. So, like...
Sounds like your Team Soul, you're out.
Yeah.
I'm on
Drop
team.
down. You just
you-
drop
you-
down on the
Soul
friends
and
list.
Baron, I don't care which.
Sounds like you just sold out on us.
Yep.
Mm.
And this is... Alright, I'm leaving. Have a nice day, everybody.
Ah, shit. All right. Well, enough of us rambling about our games this week and the Tier 5 voting. We got some interesting shit here to talk about in this week's update notes. The Sand and Skies. First time ever, right? That Smite releasing 2 gods in one update. And not only just 2
Yay.
gods, but 2 long awaited for gods with Set and Horus. So, did y'all watch the show? Did you
No.
watch this?
Mhm.
'Cause-
No.
Yeah, I watched it.
Oh yeah, I did. I watched this show. This one wasn't getting by me. Now I watched it at work, so there was distractions amidst it, but still, got to see it. Yeah, that's one thing that still kills me with Smite. You do all your shit during the day while we're all at work, and hey, I get it. That's when you work too, but it can be frustrating when I want to watch shit live and as it's happening, and I'm at work as well. But
Right.
I get it. It is.
Don't
what it
even
is.
get me going.
Yeah, especially the I will say, dude, I'm all on Guy's boat here with, they need to move the SPL into the evening. But sorry, Europe. You can watch it as a late night, before you go to bed thing, Cool. High five.
Late night snack.
Yeah, there it is.
Late night snack.
So, who wants to talk about Horus here first?
You mean my new jungler?
Yeah, so go ahead, Dan. You're our ability reader. Why don't you read through his abilities here and tell us how this guy works.
Okay. We'll start with his passive, which is Resolute. Each time Horus is damaged by an enemy god, Horus gains a stack of Resolute. If Set is the god damaging Horus, Horus gains 2 stacks. Each stack increases Horus's protections and CCR, which is CC
What, you're-
reduction.
Amazing.
You're taking the
Yes,
warrior into the
amazing.
jungle? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Okay.
Resolute stacks to a max count of 10 for 3 seconds. When Resolute fades, Horus is healed based on the amount of stacks. Protections per stack, 1.5. CCR per stack, 1.5%. Heal per stack is 2 plus 0.75 per level. His 1 is Updraft. Horus uses his wings to create an updraft around himself, knocking nearby enemies into the air. Using the currents from Updraft, Horus's next basic attack within 5 seconds will create a gust of wind that travels forward, damaging enemies and slowing them for 2.5 seconds. Enemies that are knocked up when hit take the bonus damage. Damage is 50 to 230 plus 60% of your physical power. Gust damage is 14 to 50 plus 100% of your basic attack power. The gust bonus damage is 1.5 times. Gust slow is 25%. The cost It's 55 scaling to 75. The scaling is cooldown 18 to 14. His second ability, Fracture. Horus dashes forward a short distance, ready to strike with his weapon. If Horus hits a god, he stops and stuns the god for 1.25 seconds. He will then wind up a heavy cleave. Enemies hit have their protections reduced for 3 seconds. The dash damage is 70 to 170 plus 30%. The cleave damage is 60 to 190 plus 50%. And the protection reduction is 10 to 30. The cost is 55 to 75, and the cooldown is 16 seconds. His third ability, Protector's Surge. Horus rushes to the aid of an ally. After selecting an ally, Horus will fly to their location before descending. Upon landing, the selected ally and all nearby allies have their health restored and gain protections for 3 seconds. Think of a Guan heal at the end of a dash that leads to an ally. 50 to 250 is the heal, plus 10% of your physical power. The protection buff is 10 to 30. The cost is 65, and the cooldown is 16 seconds. And the big mofo that everyone's all excited and hyped up for is his ult, To the Skies. Horus sends a mirror image of himself into the sky that scouts for a location to fly to. Upon selecting a ground location, Horus will begin to channel for 2 seconds. Any ally near Horus after these 2 seconds are flown to the location Horus's image chose. Horus and his allies land with such force, enemies take damage and are knocked away from the landing location. Horus and his allies gain a protective shield upon landing. The damage is 150 to 550 plus 80% of your physical power. The shield is 160 to 480, and the cost is 100 seconds. Or the cost is 100 mana with a 100-second cooldown.
Yeah. I don't really see him in the jungle. I see him as more of a support.
Yeah, you should see him in the jungle once.
Who was that, Dan, that took Ymir for a ride? Was that
That was Trelly.
Trelly? Yeah. Dude, they're playing a joust, and he horsed in with his alt, pulling his alting Ymir friend in. That was amazing.
So it was
That
an
was
instant
awesome.
full damage, 100% charged Ymir ult with no counterplay. There's no way.
Dude, he just landed.
You would have had to just
Ymir
Aegis
popped his alt
after the
and walked his way into a triple kill.
You're just nuking them, right? You're mirror bombing them.
Mm-hmm.
So you get a Morgan and you get 2 Ymirs going into their ults.
Oh
You
my
drop them
god!
both on your.
Yeah. That's like a complete team wipe. 5 people dead.
Just the things
Well, I know how I'm
that
gonna
you're
get
going to be
final
able to do
form.
with this. You know what I mean? Just
Guys,
the things.
I've
that you're gonna be
also
able
heard
to
of
do.
people Artemis ulting on their Horus that's ulting and walking out so that only Tusky goes in, so that you get the 5-man stun, and then an Artemis is running at you full health with no danger.
Yeah. Well, they talked about that on the patch show that you can teleport pets with that because it happened and, kind of accidentally for them, but, still happened.
Yeah, there's going to be some cool gameplay with this guy coming. It's going to be really annoying.
It's going to be really annoying.
I wonder if you can see him scouting in the air, or if you're the other team.
I'm not sure.
If you
I
can
haven't
see a
really gotten a
soul.
chance to see it.
Yeah. I don't know, but I think that's going to be an interesting one. Like I said, I think there's going to be a lot of fun things you can do with that. They talked about, the enemy teams doing the fire giant. Y'all can pop right in, there you
Pop
are.
right in and say hi. What's up, bitches? Thanks for the
Ymir
fire
bombs.
giant. Take a team wipe.
Yeah.
Or you
Mhm.
pop in and they team wipe you and take fire giant and win.
Oh yeah, there's that too. But
More than likely what'll be happening in my games, but that's fine.
Yeah, he looked really cool though. His wings are really awesome looking.
oh, and his basic attacks, he uses his wings.
Oh yeah, they do. Yeah, he's a really cool looking god.
Yeah, I thought that was like the coolest thing. Like, yeah, he has a weapon, but he uses his wings because they're fucking huge and badass looking, which is awesome.
Can I also just say that I want a new hunter, so when is that gonna happen?
You just got Chernobog, Crimea River.
No,
Yeah.
I don't like Chernobog.
He's-
That he was a long time ago.
Yeah. Well, it is what it is,
Exactly.
All right.
Get
Well,
over it.
that is Horus. So again, looking forward to seeing some stuff with him. And we got Set up next, who is what? An assassin, right, Dan?
My other new jungler.
Your other new jungler.
Right.
So yes, pair of junglers in this match.
Dan just wants to juggle as every new god that ever comes out.
That's true.
That is Dan, yes. So how's this guy work, Dan?
Oh man, you guys are giving my vocal cords a run for their money.
Well, you're
All
the
right.
ability reader.
I gotta do it 3 times today? That's rough.
Ooh, yeah.
I didn't come prepared for this.
Get to reading, boy.
Alright. Set's passive, Set the Usurper. His passive is Relentless. Each time Set damages an enemy, Set gains a stack of Relentless. If Horus is the enemy damaged, Set gains 2 stacks. Each stack increases Set's attack speed. Relentless stacks to a max count of 10 for 3 seconds. While Kingslayer is active, which is his ult, we'll get to that, Relentless has no maximum stack count.
Yeah, I will say that I think it is cool how their passives play off of each other in an opposite fashion.
Because of their lore, yeah.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
His first ability, Skewer. Set amasses his hatred, throwing it forward and damaging enemies caught in its path. Set spawns are commanded when Set fires its attack, dashing towards a location Set determines. Enemies hit by either Skewer or a spawn's dash take damage and are slowed for 3 seconds. Any dash after the first will deal 40% damage. The damage is 70 to 230 plus 80% on the main hit. The spawn damage is 60 to 180 plus 80%. That's 160% scaling on your first ability. Wow. Wow. Really fair. 25% slow. Dash range is 60 fucking feet, so yeah, that's pretty far. Cost is 40 to 60. Cooldown, just a mere 7 seconds.
Just Ymir 7 seconds?
Just a mere 7 measly seconds.
What does Ymir have to do with this?
He needs to freeze that cooldown and make it last like 10 seconds longer.
Oh,
like,
is
what
that
the
what it
fuck? Okay, anyway. Spawn of Set. Set conjures a spawn of himself made of sand. These spawns will stand where summoned and attack nearby enemies. You can't attack them back. No. Set can have up to 2 charges of visibility, allowing him to conjure spawns in quick succession. Set can interact with these spawns with his other abilities, commanding them to attack or teleporting to them. Set can only have 8 spawns at any given time.
Only
Damage.
8.
Yeah,
Jeez.
only 8. Which is too bad, because honestly, darn. I mean, I wish I could have 20.
I think these things are pretty neat. There is definitely a neat mechanic with them.
It's amazing. It's awesome. But it's crazy good. Damage, 20 plus 25% of your physical power. Their basics aren't what you're looking for, but they do stuff, I guess. The attack range is 12 feet. 12 units, I guess. I don't know why they're putting feet if it's units, but that's fine. Duration, 8 to 12 seconds. Scaling, cost, 30. Cooldown, 13 to 11 seconds scaling. And his third ability is Sandstorm. Set conjures a sandstorm around him, protecting him from physical damage and causing him to be immune to slows. Enemies near Set are damaged every 0.4 seconds for 6 seconds. I think that's 15 procs, I think. And have their vision obscured by the sands. It's not terrible. It's not like Xbalanque ult, but it's pretty annoying. If Set is targeting a spawn when this ability is cast, he will immediately teleport to the spawn. Otherwise, he can reactivate this ability to teleport during the sandstorm. Set can only teleport once per sandstorm. Damage is 8 to 24 plus 7% of your physical power per tick. Physical damage reduction is 15%, and that's, what you take. You take 15% less physical damage. Teleport range is 65 units. Cost is 50 to 70 scaling, and the cooldown is 16 seconds. And this big boy, slap him in the face with a good one. Ultimate. Oh my god. Set enrages, channeling his rage towards his enemies. Each time Set damages a god, they gain a mark of Set. At 4 marks, the target erupts. Enemies take a burst of damage while Set becomes empowered, restoring health and immediately gaining a charge of spawn of Set. Excess charges are immediately consumed, causing a spawn to appear near Set. Damage, you get extra damage on your basics, 25 to 85 plus 25% of your physical power. Or not on every basic, but on the fourth mark explosion, I should say. The heal is 30 to 90 plus 20% of your physical power. The duration is 12 seconds. And the cost is 80 to 100. And the cooldown is 90 seconds. So, real quick, before you don't think about this, his passive, Relentless, gives him attack speed. Endless attack speed. He could build full damage, no attack speed, hit the attack speed cap with his ult, and have 8 spawns constantly during his ult.
Yeah, he's he looked pretty rough. It's all about them spawns, though.
Yeah, I've seen people get the whole Kingslayer combo on them, and it does not look pretty. Ouch.
This guy seems like he's going to be a little higher up the skill cap ladder.
Yes. This guy is going to be the way higher skill cap character that comes out this patch than Horus. Horus is like, I'm going to dash in your face, I'm going to fuck you up. Set is like, I'm going to teleport all over the place, I'm going to fuck up your vision, I'm going to shoot these, I'm going to keep track of 8 little fucking spawns and throw them in your general direction and hope they kill you. It's insane.
Yeah.
Builds are going to be crazy with him because there are going to be some people that build attack speed on him. There are going to be some people that don't. And, you know, whichever build ends up being better, I don't know yet. It looks like ability builds are doing way better on him right now because his attack speed's free. There's just no point in building it other than like a crusher.
Right, I can see that.
Yeah, I think these guys are definitely going to add a lot of good character to the game. I'm looking forward to both of these guys being in, although I think I'm definitely more excited about Horus.
Right.
Of course, Set will lead to a lot of puns, so I'm alright with him too.
Yeah, they really set you up for that one.
Yeah, they did. Come on. Yeah, that's the easy one.
Yeah,
I had to get it out of the way, you know?
They said when they were making them, they had a hard time because a lot of their commands have the word set in them.
That's actually funny.
Didn't see that one coming, did they? Oh shit, we're using that. It's kind of like the Y2K virus. Oh shit, the clocks are about to revert back 100 years.
Right.
Ah, shit.
He
Alright.
definitely looks fun. I guess if you like assassins.
I've seen Set a lot in the solo lane.
Yeah?
Yep.
Interesting. So
That's where he's been most prominent because you can build Bruiser and, I mean, basically just annihilate people because you get endless attack speed with your ult, so you're just like a monster.
Yeah, I don't know. Listen, I'm interested to watch him play out and see how he happens.
Yeah, you have to just like choose what your sandstorm, whether you want to use it to engage or escape. There's definitely gonna be high skill cap.
Alright, so what skins do we got coming out here? The Helheim Uller. Okay. Yes.
Thing looks nice.
I like the skull face.
Hold on, wait. Oh, yes, it's like Soul Taker Hades.
Yes, exactly. So Dan, I'll play Hades, you play Uller.
You got it.
Call it a day. Yeah, so that is cool. You know, it's kind of got like the skull of not like a deer. You know, it's got the antlers and shit going. Yeah, definitely just really cool the effects that go along with that and too. Yeah, I don't know, but then we got the fabled Artio in there. Not really a fan of that myself.
Oh, she looks cool though.
Yeah, I like her transform so much.
Yeah, and then their special emotes, like the wolf gets up and does like a little dance and stuff on his hind legs. It's amazing.
I didn't get to see that. I didn't get to see this show. So.
And she skips hers. She's like skipping around like Little Red Riding Hood.
Yeah.
What do you guys think about the Baron though? The Illuminator.
Yeah, that one's really nice.
Dude, the colors are on that are
yeah, the
wicked.
effects were amazing.
I really, I think the first thing I'm going to end up doing after I do this stupid ass podcast is go watch the cool ass patch notes to see these skins.
Yeah, well, there's a real cool one coming up here. I actually missed the Gladiator Thor, so, Guy, was that cool?
That one's really cool. That's another Twitch Prime. That's the next Twitch Prime. It's going to be the 26th or the 25th, I believe they said.
Cool.
Cool. Get that. Nice. I like when I just automatically get things. Yay.
Right.
Marrow Eater Fenrir. Okay, the tendrils. Yes. That's
Yeah.
pretty awesome. He's got kind of got the same skull look almost as the Uller with not as many antlers along with it.
And no, he definitely has more antlers. Hello.
No,
Those are like big ass
Uller's
huge
got
horns.
more points. I didn't say he didn't have big horns, but Uller's got more points.
I'm about to count.
There's a bunch of points coming off of his skull. I'm seeing.
Don't make me sit here and count. Like
Count 'em.
seriously,
I almost
there's
think-
more than one half of Uller's
I
head.
almost think
than all
Fenrir's a
Fenrir.
bigger buck than Uller.
No, Uller's a way bigger buck. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
Yeah,
7, 8.
but the tendrils coming off his back though, that was pretty neat.
Uller's a 15
I like
point, while
that.
Fenrir's an 8.
Yeah, there you go. But I think what everybody's waiting for in this one is Blinky Chibi Giannis. Isn't he
Giannis
cute?
Jungle. Here
Isn't
it
he
is.
cute?
He is pretty cool. Like, look at that stash and that beard.
Yeah.
Is it just me, or does it look like Mercury's flicking him off through the portal, and you can't see it because of his hand?
Oh my god, he is. He definitely is.
He definitely is. Like, he literally
Mercury's
just
flipping him
definitely
off.
is.
Like, you dick, I was gonna kill you.
Get the fuck back here, you pussy!
Good catch, Dan. He is
It
definitely.
just looks so good now. I
flicking
can't.
him
I
off,
saw
man.
it, and I haven't been able to stop staring
I will
at
never
it ever
unsee that.
since.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like, I just want that to be cut out right there as an emote in our Discord, as our middle finger emote. That's perfect. It was just so good.
Then last up was Pop Punk Hell, and I thought they did all right with this, and I actually like the punk version better out of the two. But
I think that's
Again,
just because
good
I don't
effects
like
with it.
pop.
yeah, oh god, pop music is so crap anymore. Yeah, like it used to have, it had a moment, and then it died quickly.
did? When
Yes,
was that moment?
very, very, very. Like when it was first born, we all thought it was cute, and then it was all over from there. That's all I gotta say. So, update of release schedule here. So, April 30th is Horus and Set release and Battle for Olympus numero uno. Second week of May is the Fairy Tale chest. Third week of May is the Battle for Olympus number 2. Fourth week of May is the Chibi Bonanza chest. And May 24th is the free Twitch Prime loot. These dates are subject to change and are merely tentative. All right, so we
Tentative.
got some bug fixes here. Good old Discordia. So, you know, they fixed Discordia here. So her cooldown reduction has been changed to cooldown decrease on her erratic behavior. That's all. You know, just fixing the words around.
Okay.
Fenrir
Wait, that's it?
Unchained. Yeah, that's it.
I thought that was an actual change where they took away the overtime reduction and made it an instant decrease.
Wow. It just says cooldown reduction
True,
with air
you're
quotes there. Change to
It probably would have had
decrease.
stats, but damn, that's stupid.
Yeah.
They fucking trolled me there.
So, fixed a minor issue with Chompy Chibi where his tongue would stretch during the ability.
What's
Wish I
wrong
would have
with
seen
that?
that.
Yeah, I kind of wish I would have seen that.
Squirtle.
Hera General added a missing pros on tooltip, high area damage, high crowd control. Izanami basic attack fixed an issue where our first basic attack would gain the benefit of Ichabod. Merlin General fixed a cooldown timers, sometimes quickly refreshing after swapping stance abilities are on cooldown. And Blizzard fixed damage not applying to camp minions if ability deployed before spawn.
Oh,
That would suck.
yeah, pissed me off.
Vulcan Inferno Cannon fixed camp minions not animating on death if killed by the turret. Yeah, that was just devastating that wasn't happening there. But
I agree.
items wise, fixed not being able to sell evolved attackers a blessing. Fixed Soul Reaver tooltip not mentioning the 50% reduced damage on the follow-up hits. fixed Stone of Binding tooltip, not mentioning duration, fixed Phantom Veil upgrade, not having highlight for what changed on the upgrade in this tooltip. UI, ranked fixed an issue where the MMR was being rounded to the nearest interval of 25. Leaderboards will still display intervals of 25. We plan to fix this in future releases. Fixed rewards still displaying split 1 instead of split 2. Fixed displayed rank. They fix shit. Look, they fixed something in this funny thing called Spectator. You're not sure what that is, but fixed Fire Giant and Gold Fury timers sometimes not displaying properly in this Spectator thing. A lot of general shit. I don't know. Anything important in there? Can we just skip that?
Can we just skip it? Because this is all fixed an issue where something I've never heard of before.
Yeah.
I mean...
Sure. Let's get down into Project Olympus. Roll Q. Priority points no longer reset when you relog. Ranked and normal conquest no longer share the same pool of priority points. Ranked matchmaking, rating, MMR gains, and losses now properly display at the end of the match lobby. Co-op versus AI. More behaviors and AI improvements have been added to smite spots. Fixes to behavior around towers. Fixed an issue where the bots thought ally towers were enemy towers. Fixed an issue that range gods would not attack enemies near towers even if in range. And prioritizing attacking enemy towers if in range versus gods / minions, etc. And decreased instances where bots will thrash, appear to stand still or jitter because they can't decide what to do. Bots will occasionally attack jungle camps. Wow, that's cool. Known issue where they sometimes won't pick up the buff. Gotcha. Alright, so what are they doing to my boy Xing Chen here, guy?
Jing Tian Hook Slam
Fix it up a little bit.
added a new FX to indicate the pre-fire of this ability. This gives players better indication as to when and where they will hit targets. Added new FX to indicate the hit area of the cone part of this ability. This affects all skins. Decrease the height of the animation of this ability while keeping the timings the same. This should help clarify that Jing Tian is still in play space and hittable. While at the apex of this ability. Fixed a bug where the first rank of this ability had a shorter range than intended. Sound like just a quality of life change, really.
Now, speaking of quality of life,
okay, can we just...
cutting axe?
This is so much.
All right, go ahead, Dan. Go ahead. I'll be patient. I want to talk about this next one, but go ahead.
Like, this is so much, it's ridiculous. Basically, they fixed it. They fixed the jump. It's a jump. That's it.
Oh, you're already moving on with me. The sky cutting axe.
Yeah, like...
Oh, yeah, it's not a dash, it's a jump.
It is no longer a dash.
That's it.
It is now a leap.
Hook Slam, it was just FX. It doesn't matter. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't change anything. This changes something, and it actually matters. None of this crazy amount of text matters.
What does it mean, though? The biggest thing that it means? This also means that Xing Chen can now leap over walls with this ability.
Yeah, he has immunity frames after he leaves the ground because he's in the air. He can leap over corners. He can't really leap over big walls in Conquest. They're too thick. And basically, they just fixed all the bugs with it. That's it.
Yeah.
All this text means we fixed all the bugs that you are experiencing on Xing Chen.
Yeah.
Because everybody that plays Xing Chen ever has been like, what the fuck is my 3? A 1, a 3, or a 14 proc ability? Because I don't know.
Yeah. There's times where it works once and you're like, why can't I jump again? And then there's times where it's like, I'm just still jumping. I'm still going. Yeah, it is what it is. But yes, fixed now. So I might have to shake the dust off him and break him out again.
I think it'll be a lot more fun now that his leap is a leap.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah, that makes so much more sense.
Yeah. And it gives you the ability to outplay other abilities in solo lane, which is a huge difference from what it used to be for him.
I mean, just the wall bit. Being able to take a corner with that would be so awesome. Because there's so many times where, like, I just
You just need to hop that corner and ult that guy or hook slam that guy, but he's just running around the corner of a wall, and your leap puts you in a straight line kind of close to the wall, but it's not close enough.
Yeah.
So he keeps getting around the corner, and you're fucking in this endless merry-go-round trying to get him. Yeah. No, fuck that. Just jump the wall now.
Yeah. Well, apparently they also fixed his ult because sometimes it was hitting for more than intended.
I was fine with that. Wait, what?
Yeah, I think it was like getting an extra tick right off the bat or something.
Yeah, if you hit him in the beginning of the animation, they got one extra tick.
Yeah. So game modes here, Assault. So the new Assault map has been solid. I mean, just solid.
It's been really fun. I don't love the potions, but I'm glad they're nerfing them.
Yeah.
Right.
So decrease potion restoration from 15% instant health and mana heal to 10%. Increase potion respawn time from 1 minute to 2 minutes. I like that. They were a little too much, but they're nice added little benefits. Even the side lane though, like there's games where still like no one goes over there. You know, it's still just one lane assault, no side lane at all, and all the fighting's in front. And then there's, you know, games where half the fighting's done over there on the side lane, or you got someone that's constantly coming around that, you know, going for that backdoor moment there with it. So, but still, I don't know. I think it's been pretty solid.
I haven't really had any times where I was like frustrated with it, where I was like, man, this new map, you know, and that's cool.
And you got
other than when I was playing Hu Yi, that blue ass.
Well, yeah, learning all the new bounces.
It's not even learning the new bounces because the walls aren't walls.
Yeah, I seen that. Like I said, I seen that was.
I'm like trying to bounce an ability on a game off a fucking like ruined boat. Like, how the hell am I supposed to know where the fuck this thing is actually going to go?
Yeah, I find it's a lot more enjoyable with the wider lanes. I like the wide lanes. I'm not really a big fan of the potions, but I do like the wide lanes.
Yeah. What were you saying there, Beagle?
I don't even know.
I think you were telling Dan to get good, so we'll just,
probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was that.
So Dan, why don't you tell us about Ichabal? I know you've been cheering it up here lately. What are they doing?
It's the best item in the game. They're increasing its cost. Doesn't matter. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, you hit so fucking hard, dude. I love where they put it. And I don't think it's too much either, because, you know, everyone can buy it. If you don't, that's your fault.
But, so what? At increased cost, $24.50 up to $2,600.
Yeah, they just basically didn't want people rushing it first. They wanted people to take it later in the build.
Yeah, it's funny. When I first started playing the game in the early days, I'm like, what do I care about this little decrease, or increase in gold? I just never put any merit into them. But a couple years into the game here now, I'm like, damn, like that hurts. Or,
that's a whole other jungle camp I have to go clear before I can go back and buy that or whatever else,
Right.
Or a whole two waves, whatever.
You're right.
Stop it. That's my thing.
Stop it. Whatever, people. Runeforge Hammer. So again, cost increase here from 2,300 to 24, and decreased physical power from 55 to 50. I think they got the hammers here coming into a pretty good spot. They definitely have their play now. So that's good. With Blackthorn also getting a little bit of a nerf here with decreasing health from 450 to 350. That sounds about right. That's a lot of health still.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Coming from a guy that loves to build health on Kuzenbo, you're looking for big ticket items, and I see like anything over 300, I'm happy, and here's a, nice physical item with a shit ton of health on it still.
Right.
And last but not least, we got Hasten Katana. They increased the cost from 2,200 to 2,300, which is still cool. To me, that 2,300 mark is an important number. Because, I kind of consider myself an assault main half the time. And at 2,300, I can still buy it and a blessing. So, and, when you see that, like the hammer, Runeforge going from 23 to 24, That's like all the assault mains are like, oh, damn it. It could have been a good starting item, but not anymore.
Yeah, Hasten Katana is just such an annoying item. So many gods.
Oh,
Kali,
yeah.
Bakasura.
If I need to stick to somebody, as an assassin, I love this. I seen Dan build it real early the other day. I'm like, really? He's like, well, yeah, if I'm stuck to him, I can still hit him with basics, even if I'm not getting a lot of power from this. I'm still getting hits on them that weren't there before.
And early game, that's all that matters. Like, early game, your basics fucking chunk.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we got a few gods to get through here yet, and then we will move on to our session of progression for this week. Which actually, do we want to think about who we're doing this week? Since we didn't have anybody pop in here. You guys think about that. First up here is Bastet. So Declaw added a circle targeter element to the ability targeter to convey that this ability's area of effect when it hits the enemy. So I guess they did this actually for several of these. So it's basically kind of think the Soul 2, where you have the circle targeter that comes in and out where where your attack's going to hit and what's going to happen. So they've added that to I think several of these now.
Yeah, you can basically just say that and name the gods because that's all they did really for those abilities.
Yeah, Ganesh getting some changes here. So Turn of Fate, the buff duration from 3 to 4 seconds. But
Ganesh got a big ass early game buff. Oh my god.
Buff all the way around.
Huge buff. Yes. This makes so much more sense now.
Yeah.
Now provides 20 to 60 magical protections as well as physical protections while channeling. Yes. Thank you. I mean, there's only so many things Ganesh is a really good character, really well-rounded, but he's kind of wonky sometimes when it's just like, wow, this is like a heavy magic team, and sure, I might be able to silence him, but I'm not offering any protections now because, well, they just don't have physical. Well, that's all different, and that's awesome.
You can use it to tank the tower. Quit whining.
Yeah. Remove obstacles, damage increase from 75 to 255 to 90 to 270. So, yeah, I'm not going to complain about getting more damage on Elephant Man.
Yeah, that's an early
someone
game
I know would
buff
call
to
him
3.
Elephant Boy, but
right.
Speaking of huge buffs,
Dan, what's this?
Hu Yi can now move his camera freely while ulting.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
That is huge. Every Hu Yi's least favorite counterplay is they know I'm gonna ult, they're gonna dive me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'll stand still for that 1 second and they'll be able to kill me that fast.
Yeah. I think that's a big one.
We'll see how it works.
Izzy. I actually missed this part of the show, so what do we got here? So Death Draws Nigh. Decrease the threshold of missing health to gain a stack from 15% to 10%. This effect still caps at 20% physical penetration, but Izanami reaches this cap at 50% health now instead of 25% health.
I don't understand what this means.
That's really nice.
I'm just going to go ahead and say that.
So
I read it, and
instead of getting your full
process.
pen off your passive at 25% health, you now get it when you're only half health. So instead of being missing 75% of your health to get the full penetration, now you can only be missing half.
Yeah, instead of 15% intervals, it's 10% intervals.
The spectral projection, they changed the slow duration to be 3 at all ranks. That's pretty solid.
Mm-hmm.
So Fade Away, her 3, her dash. This is something that, I never even realized it did it until they said it. I'm like, well, that explains a fucking lot. So first, they lowered the travel time from 0.6 seconds to 0.5 seconds. All right, that's kind of cool. But they removed the brief self-root at the end of this leap. She actually, I forget, they don't have the thing here, but it was a very short window where when you come out of it, you're rooted for like a half second.
Yeah, because you're doing the animation.
Yeah. Now, when you get to the end of that, you can just go. And that is, to me, that's a huge buff for her. Because there's a lot of times where I dashed, and I'm like, they know where I'm going. They saw which way I went, and yep, here's the ability. Hit me as I'm trying to run away from where I landed at. So I appreciate that. Uh-oh, wait. I see Jormungandr coming up here. What'd they do?
Oh, you'll be happy.
Oh, you'll be happy. Are you kidding
Yes,
me?
that's right. I remember they increased his basic attack damage.
Back to like before when he was still in testing, I
See
believe
where I get
it was
it.
pretty close to what was at already, and then people were complaining about it being too good. Now they've changed it back, so we'll see how that works out.
Oh my goodness. Seriously, they increased his damage. Y'all remember that earlier I played that arena, as a tank and, kicked the shit out of people with damage. It's just getting better now. Venomous Haze, consuming clouds with abilities, now lowers the cloud duration to 8 seconds instead of 5. That means those bastards are lasting longer. Sorry, folks. Dirtnap's dad's gonna have more fun as Jormungandr. So Consuming Bellow, this one was kind of, I did say, a trade-off. Yeah, so they removed the damage mitigations while channeling this ability. Okay, so you no longer mitigate damage while you're doing it. But this ability also no longer goes on cooldown if interrupted during the channel. Which, I will take that. Please let me do my damage without getting, interrupted. Oh.
My ability's gone and I'm useless.
Shaking fervently. And damn it.
This is really good, but I think a lot of people might complain about the mitigations because he's a tank. But if you think about it, they had to do that because otherwise, he would just be able to keep casting it over and over. Well, no, because I guess they fixed the cooldown thing. I guess not. I don't know, but it's a trade-off because there was more counterplay than there was previously, so they had to add more to his cons as well.
I don't know. Anyway, overall, it sounds like a buff to Yorm, and high five. I love the big guy. I haven't gotten to play a whole lot lately, but every time I played Yorm. Every time. All right, Dirtnap's Arthur main. What's going on?
Oh, their nerfing is all so hard. But it's needed. I mean, for sure. They're basically, everything that you see here is they're increasing the damage that his ult does, but they're changing all the damage from true damage to physical damage.
That makes sense.
Basically, all you need to know is this last line. Overall damage change from 120 scaling to 660 plus 22% at 14 to 22% HP. True damage to a bigger number, which is 110 to 700, plus 25% of HP physical damage, though. So now your defenses will actually matter against his ultimate.
Yep. And then, here's the other two where they updated the targeter. Kukulkan, Zephyr, and Scylla's Sikkim now have the area effect for when it hits the enemy.
I really like the Scylla Sikkim for sure, because I never knew how big that was.
They also made on Arthur now where your beads are fucking useful to use in his ult right off the bat.
Yes, that's what they were talking about.
Yes, you can beads out of it now, right?
Well, you could always beads out.
You could always out. What would they change with it?
But you still took the main part of the damage at the end.
Oh, they made... Okay, I remember. Yeah, they decreased the final hit damage and made the slashes bigger. Because the slashes were the part that you missed when you beadsed.
Yeah, and you still took the damage when you fell to the ground from his final hit. So they lowered that. So you still take the final damage hit, but it's a lot lower.
But it's nerfed because that's the damage that you're forced to take. That way beads is still a good outplay instead of a not good outplay, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely interesting. I mean, I don't know. When it comes to King Arthur, there's a lot of times where he just runs at you, and there's nothing the team can do. Matter of fact, let me go back here a few days. Cause I think I have a game of the week here that I could kind of go back. Was it him though? Was it him? Cause there was someone, oh, you know what? It was Kukulane actually. He's in that same boat though. Kukulane and King Arthur. There was a match here where, we were against some people that were just running. You had that warrior run in. And I'm like, oh, you know what? Let me just kind of, take care of the back line. And basically, I was making it I was 1v3ing, so my team could 4v2, and we were losing.
But Kukulane beat us every time. 1v4.
Yeah! Well, yeah, he had fucking, it was Kukulane and fucking, where's it at? I lost it. Shit. Fucking you talked about her earlier. She's got 4 arms, and she's a bitch. Kali, yes. So those were the 2. The other 3 was, I fucking lost the match here.
I think I remember that match. I think I was in that match.
Yeah. Dude, it was like, I took out their healer, and 2 hunters. And I'm just taking them on. Yeah. Here, I was chalk. They had a fucking, was it? Yeah. Yeah, because they had, there it is. Kali and Kukulane would run through, and then I'd be 1v3ing their Afro, their Izanami, and their, what's his name here? Shit. I can't see the damn little picture. Ram. Yeah, there we go. So I got their 2 hunters and an Afro tied up. I'm like, all right, 4 people behind me got this. I turn around, and here's 2 red people running at me. I'm like, well, this sucks. Like, okay, like I kind of thought, if I took out the 2 hunters and the healer from the equation, the 4 of you would be fine. Nah, yeah, it was just, yeah. Kukulane, King Arthur, there's just run at you, gods, I don't know. But that was funny, because I'm just like, alright, yeah, that's normally how I kind of do things. I'll take 2-3 people out of the fight so my team can focus fire. And they just got focused down instead. You feeders.
We focused our fire, we just burned in it, boss.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, shit, that was a fun match. We did win that, though. That was not an easy one to get through. But we did win that. I love Yorm. I do also love Hera, too. That was just, God, that match was so much fun earlier. Now you're going to get me jib-jabbing about those games earlier. All right, let's move on to this week's session of progression. We're going to be talking about Xbalanque, or Xball, or Xbalanque. I don't know.
Xbalanque.
Yeah, he's the hidden jaguar son.
Xbalanque.
Yeah, there you go. Xbalanque. All right, so Dan, again, read those abilities. Yuki's not here to do the lore, so it's right over to you.
Alright. Xbalanque's passive, the Dead of Night. As Xbalanque deals damage to enemy gods, he gains stacks of Dead of Night, which increases his physical power permanently. For every 1500 damage dealt after mitigations, Xbalanque gets 1 stack up to 6 stacks. The physical power gained per stack is 5, max stacks 6.
Dude, it's so awesome that they fixed that. When that was kills, that sucked. Oh my god, that sucked. Now this damage, so much better. Finally. Nice.
Branching Bola. When Xbalanque toggles on this ability, his basic attacks deal additional damage. When the Bola hits, it splits into 2 that hit enemies up to 30 units behind the target for 30% damage. On-hit effects do not apply. Pressing the ability again cancels toggle. Damage is 10 scaling to 50. That's the extra damage on the basic. Poison Darts, his second ability. Xbalanque shoots 10 darts in a cone in front of him, dealing damage with each one. An enemy can be hit by 3 darts, with the other 2 doing 30% damage. Enemies hit are poisoned, taking additional damage every 0.5 seconds, and are slowed. The damage per dart is 30 to 90, plus 40% of your physical power. Poison Slow is 4 to 20%. Poison damage is 10 to 30, plus 10% of your physical power. The poison duration is 3 seconds. His third ability, his dash, is Rising Jaguar. Xbalanque rushes forward and then jumps into the air. While in the air, he fires darts at all nearby enemies, dealing damage to all in the area. Enemies that were poisoned by Xbalanque take additional damage. The damage is 80 to 280 plus 30% of your physical power, and the additional poison damage is 30%. And his
most annoying alt in the game?
Yeah, his most annoying fucking stupid alt in the game. Darkest of Nights. Xbalanque shrouds enemies in darkness for 3 seconds. During this time, Xbalanque's basic attack range and his movement speed are increased. At the end of the darkness, any enemy gods moving at the time are stunned. Movement speed is 20 to 60%, basic attack range increases 40 feet, and the stun is 1.5 seconds.
And see, folks, we had to do Xbalanque while Yuki's not here, because otherwise this whole next session would just be, why can't you beads out of that?
You ain't wrong.
Which he has every right to bitch about. And being our resident bitcher, you know, he would have to take that champion up, you know.
My God.
Like, I get it, you know, like, to me it is one of the more frustrating alts in the game, just because there's no counter. You know, you can't do anything per se, and like, most of the times, you know, I seen this poll on Twitter, like, when Xbalanque alts goes off, you know, what do? Stand still the whole time? Yes, I stand still the whole time.
Oh,
yeah.
no, I start running in zigzags until the very last second.
Yeah, that's what I do.
No, I stand still the whole time and then move at the last second and get stunned.
Yeah, that sounds more like you, Dad.
No, actually, I get stunned more often because I stop, but when I stop, sometimes I let go of the joystick, so it flicks back to the other side just enough that I'm moving and get stunned. That happens.
Rough.
That has happened quite a few times. And it's always like, come to a slow stop.
Yeah, I think not only does it, but the stem he gets off of it, the buff he gets off of it, the movement speed and the attack range increase is like a killer.
And to the teams that play him and the Morgan just to double alt, you guys are all assholes.
Mm.
And you know it. So I'm not being mean. You're proud of it. But yeah, you're assholes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I think anyone that realistically plays the Morgan half the time is an asshole.
They're always planning
look at
something
these
spooky.
annoying alts. Let me just double that up. Double your pleasure, right?
They're
Double your
always
fun.
planning something spooty.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, we just wait. We'll see it all. Wait till Horus comes out. You'll be seeing that double your mirror ult on top of your head.
Oh my goodness.
Nowheres.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that first video.
You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait for Yugi to get Horus alted for the first time.
Oh my God, with 2 mirrors. Oh my God, I cannot wait. He might throw his PlayStation through the window.
He literally might throw the most epic fit that you've ever thought of in your brain.
There was nobody in my lane. All of a sudden, there's 5 of them there. I'm dead.
There's no fucking counterplay to that.
Yeah, there is. It's called go back to the fountain and think things over for 30 seconds or more.
That's rough. That's rough. I can just see the Ymir and the Morgan hiding in the jungle with the Horus just waiting.
Waiting for Yuki.
Waiting.
Alright, well, getting back to X-Ball here. So this is actually a good question. How do you level his abilities? Because I've seen some different thoughts on this one, so I'm interested to see what y'all say.
Okay, wait, one more. I got one more idea. Wait. First, you got an X-Ball ult, then Horus in with your 2 Ymirs.
Yeah, that's what Weekend was saying.
Never seen it coming.
Oh.
I just cannot wait to see that video. There's some shit's going to happen with that, but yes. So anyway, X-Ball abilities. So it's interesting because realistically, his best damage is on his 3, right?
Debatable.
I think his 2, maybe. I don't know. Let's see.
Because how many? Someone break out the calculator here, please. But
if you can hit all 3 darts, 3 darts, and the 2 bonus darts under 2, I think it's strong.
So, I mean, he's got that. Well, let me ask you this. What's his clear?
His two.
Well,
He takes it at level 1.
His one, really.
His one's is clear,
most
yeah.
people I see take their one, and it is annoying because they can not only hit the wave, but hit you. God, like, you have no idea how freaking annoying it is.
Yeah. I will say the branching
Like,
bola is very annoying, and I love, when I'm in lane with my one and just like, yep, I'm hitting those archers and you. Sorry.
Yeah, he's one of mine. I like playing X-Ball. He's just got like a really good kit.
Yeah.
His Rising Jaguar has immunity frames in it.
So yeah, I guess let's kind of just go over some important things. So branching bola is obviously, just putting yourself in a position to be able to pick them up with the branch off of the bola is good. Poison darts, yes, you can shotgun them with that. Get in their face, hit them with all 3 darts. That is a very good thing to do. You don't have to be hitting them at max range with that. Actually, at max range, it can be kind of hard to hit sometimes. They can get in between them, and that's always annoying. His 3 does work in conjunction with his 2 and does a lot of damage. So having those 2, poison them and then using your 3 is great. The problem is you have all that damage on your 3, but your 3 is also your escape.
Yeah, learning the position on Xbalanque is like crucial.
Mm-hmm. Also, just, my luck with his dash, I always get CC'd out of it that microsecond before I go gold.
Yeah.
Like,
that's also me.
Like, seriously, I was literally turning gold. Like, half of me was gold. And you CC'd me out of it.
I didn't drink the last drop of the potion. Come on.
Right.
Another Hercules reference. I'm just addicted now.
Yeah. So, his, obviously with his ultimate, there's nothing better to be said because that everyone wants to stand still for that. So if you get a clumping of people happening, being able to use your ult, and then you get which they also changed this at one point. They added his extended range as a targeter, so you can see how far you can throw. And but being able to throw that out when there's a group of them forming, they're all going to stop. You can get up in their faces without them knowing that you're coming. Well, they know you're coming, but they don't know which way from most of the time. But hit the crowd with your darts. You hit your 3. You hit them and kind of fly out with it. The other important thing with his 3 is you do dash forward at first, and then you gain free control up in the air to go whichever way. But just remember, you will dash forward at the beginning of that.
Well, that's what I like to do. I like to jump in and then like hit back real quick, flip back, and make them go back a little bit, and run away.
But it is important just to know that yes, you do go forward, because I've heard that so many times from people like, oh, I forgot I dashed forward with that. Like you just kind of get into that mode where you think you have that free, part of the dash right away, but no. That comes later in that part. So what do you guys like to build on them? I know Beagle loves to stack with them.
Yeah.
I don't like to build crit. Really, I don't like to build crit on any hunter, really, because I feel like if I don't crit, well, I'm not going to do, like, any damage. Like, I usually don't do, like, anything. So I usually just build Transcendence on him because mana, and then I can basically always use my 1. I hardly ever run out of mana. Mm-hmm. So, like, that's kind of helpful. And, just build a lot of attack speed, lifesteal, and then, yeah, you good.
Yeah, I'm the opposite. I want to build crit on them. I want to build that Transcendence first, and, like, depending on what they're building, either an Executioner or a Kin size, and maybe, like, into a Deathbringer, maybe Wind Demon is that the name of it? Yeah, I think Wind Demon.
I don't mind building some cooldown on them, too. Getting that Jotuns out there, I think, is a solid one for him. Transcendence is definitely good because, the more mana you have, the more often you can just leave your 1 up. Which actually, going back to that, you don't want to level your 1 as a priority because it does take a lot of mana.
No. No.
I think it's okay to kind of
I
like
mean-
level 2 on it. It's kind of good to let it sit there. 1 or 2, you can get
Yeah.
obviously 1, but, you can go up to 2 before, I wouldn't get too far ahead of yourself. I would get, your, whatever, 2 or 3, go on first based off. And again, I think it's more preference with him on which one of those is going to do better, for you. So, I don't know. That's always been my struggle with him. Is it the 2 or the 3? The 2 or the 3? And I think it is oftentimes match dependent.
See, I feel like I use my 3 to get away with them a lot, so I don't really ever level that. I just kind of level the 2 because
I level the
There's a
2
lot-
and then the 3 and then the 1, just so that I'm never out of mana from the 1.
there's a lot of times that I'm going to want to escape with my 3, so it won't even be putting no damage out.
Like, sometimes I will build crit on him. Like, if you get into a game where, their team's, like, all squishies, then I will build crit. But most of the time, I just prefer not doing that.
Yeah. I don't know. Like I said, I think I fall into the boat where I think I use my 3 a lot more for damage than escaping. But that's just me. I'm not a carry main, so when I play hunters, I just go have fun.
Right, me too.
Yeah.
I like Odysseus bow is really fun with him too.
Yeah. Oh God, that you want to get annoying. There it is. You get your branching bolas going and Odysseus bow.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, I really like to build, like, stuff like Crusher, Odysseus bow, Kins, and just watch all the numbers. It's just so satisfying.
Yeah, I think his kit gives him a lot of flexibility to do that. Either build a penetration build or a crit build. Either way you want to go is, I think, fine with him.
And he's a really good guard to snowball on.
Yeah. So how do you play against him?
Don't let him damage you.
You hide in a hole and cry. That's what I do.
You CC him when he's using his 3 before he gets up in the air, because that pisses him off.
Mm-hmm.
Gotta get under their skin a little bit,
He's kind of like Neath. You kind of want to get that 3 out of him before you start an attack.
Yeah.
Or try to get that 3 out of him so that you can attack
Yeah.
and confirm some of your damage without him getting away.
See, I've been playing against him a lot recently in Conquest. And
So that's why you've been feeding so much.
Yeah, we've talked about this, Dan.
Oh, he's really good. He's really
Yeah, Dan, you've talked about this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, especially when they take their 1 first, like, you're like, okay, well, I'm trying to clear the wave, I'm trying to stand somewhere where I cannot get hit by that and clear the wave, but everywhere you think you won't get hit, you will. And it's really annoying.
Yeah, I feel like if you can slow his attack speed down, that's a good thing. Right. You slow that attack speed down, and
what's the physical armor for the supports and stuff out there? It's I always get this
Midgardian
wrong.
male.
Midgardian. Yeah.
male.
that goes a long
that's a
way
good
in
one.
slowing him down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, definitely. But again, like Guy said, and this holds true for so many guys. The best time to attack is let them blow their stuff first. It's so often that you gotta be careful because sometimes you both end up waiting for each other to do something, and you spend a whole match as Bacchus and like never use your burp because you're just waiting for Ymir to freeze you first, and then in the end you're like, I burped like once in that game, and Ymir's like, I only froze once that game.
The worst is Ganesh. You're waiting for Ganesh to freaking go home out, and you're out just waiting to burp.
Yeah.
You're both looking at each other.
But but same thing holds true here. You definitely want that dash down. And with the alt, my base is just don't be afraid of it. I mean, so many people, you just want to stop and wait. I get it. I know that feeling. They're like, oh, the alts, I'm just going to stop and wait. Like, okay, I'm going to wait that whole time, before I even move. You only have to stop moving at the last second. And, just because you can't see doesn't mean you can't play. Just get close to them. You know about where they're at, right?
That's what usually I got enough of a map presence to know which way my tower is.
Yeah, map presence. Mm-hmm. That's a good call, Guy.
Just kind of know where you're at when you're playing them, so you know which way to run.
Yeah. Where it
Always
really
have an
sucks is
escape
like in
route.
an arena, because it's just like, oh, I'm in a big open area. Where the fuck's everybody? But Conquest, you got to have your map awareness in most of the other game modes. So just
He's
keep
so
that in
good.
mind.
he's a global presence. I mean, it's everybody. Everybody on your team gets hit with it all the way across the map. And he can use it to engage all the way across the map, not even be near the fight.
Oh, yeah. Dude, that's something that's awesome. Yeah.
Use it to power game them assists.
Yeah. Get that assist in. And, I always tell people, hey, my ult's up. Yell if you need it. Same for, any global presence ult. Hey, it's up. Let me know if you need it.
Yeah.
Right. And his is just so good. It's probably the best global ult in the game, I might say.
Most importantly, though, skins. He's weird. He's got a lot of skins, but he doesn't really have that many skins, if that makes sense. He has
too many doubles.
He has 3 soccer skins. Okay, whatever. We don't need 3 soccer skins.
I think one of those is like the rarest skin in the game.
Yeah, probably.
I like the what's it called? The Fire Dancer skin. I think it's something like that.
Yeah, Fire Dancer. That and Solid.
I
always use
that
Xbalanque, the ninja, because, I got that early.
Like, that's the one I use.
I'm trying to think of what skins I like with them. Oh, man.
I wish I had Jag.rar.
I was kind of disappointed with the titanium tracker.
It's just a recolor of Jag.rar. I mean, not really, but pretty much.
Well, I like the ninja one, though, the Shinoba.
Yeah, that's the one I always use.
Yeah.
And he's got good voice back, too, with that. So, I definitely like that. Alright. Or you could get the SPL 2015 EU or NA skin. I've never seen them before.
I actually like his,
interesting.
Just his normal core skin, default skin is really cool, I think.
Even his Jungle Beast's recolor is not bad. If you like that, just, make it green. High five.
I think his diamond skin is cool as hell. But it's not here.
Yeah. Some people do have good diamond skins. Like, I like, actually, the one person I will play my diamond skin on, because I won't Diamond a God unless I have enough favor to buy their diamond skin.
Because he's stupid. What?
It's the way I do it. But Xing Chen, I don't really like most of his skins. So, like, when I do play him, I'm like, I'll just use my diamond. I think that looks cool as hell.
I think Xbalanque's diamond looks really good because it's mostly dark.
Yeah. All right. Well, that wraps up this week's session of progression, and actually is going to wrap up this week's show, folks. So as always, feel free to pop by the Discord if you have some further questions or some tidbits of your own to share here. Always looking forward to talking about Smite and improving our gameplay there in the old Discord. You can find a permanent link to that tacked up to the top of my Twitter, which, I don't know if you guys do that too, but you should. Make sure you have good pinned tweet up there. But, Guy, we got anything special coming up here next week for the birthday week? What are we keeping it a secret, or what's going on?
I don't know yet. Keeping it a secret, I suppose.
So, is keeping it a secret, or are you just slacking?
Slacking. Been real
that's
busy,
what I thought.
so I don't know. We'll shoot some invites out this week and see what happens.
We got some feelers out. We'll see what happens. So definitely looking forward to, celebrating 1 year. God, I cannot believe it's been a year already. Time just flies by. Especially the older you get, the faster it goes too, I'll tell you. But,
you ain't wrong.
How can people get a hold of you guys? Who wants to go first? Beagle? Alright, go ahead.
You can find me on Twitter at Beagle_Girl27 and PlayStation at Beagle_Girl2780.
Guy?
You can find me on Twitter at GSmitey. You can find me on PlayStation at GuyAllSmitey with a little underscore at the end of it. And you can find me on all the other platforms at GuyAllSmitey.
Dan?
You can find me on the PlayStation at DirtXNapX You can find me on the PC at DirtNapDan. And you can follow our official Twitter at SplitPushPodcast with no A.
No A. We're not Canadian. A.
You betcha.
Alright, and then you got good old DirtNap's dad here, which you can follow me on Twitter and find me on the PlayStation at dirt_naps_dad. Don't forget, hit those favorites, those hearts, those follows, those subscribe buttons, all that fun stuff. Hey, even try that share button. That's fun too. Maybe some of your other friends that enjoy Smite will find some enjoyment here in the podcast. And, always looking to grow the community. Really appreciate all those coming in. Again, if you haven't checked out American Zombies stream, he's been streaming here for a couple weeks now. Been having a lot of fun with that. So, he's on Mixer. Definitely check him out here. And, I think that's pretty much all I have.
Also, check out Matt Accountant on Twitch.
You guys
he has a command in his chat for his episode, if you specifically would like to listen to that one.
Yeah, there you go. You guys been having a lot of fun over there. He did my Kuzenbo meme build, so
we love the count. Love count here.
Mm-hmm. All right, folks. Well, that's all. So last things last year. When it comes to dirt naps, you got to give them before you take them, and when all else fails,
split push.